guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, you're very welcome. For those that are returning subscribers, thank you very much. If you're new, I post my videos on Thursdays and Sundays, so consider pressing that subscribe button and also press the bell button to get notifications when I do post more of my videos. So welcome to yet another Poetry Thursday, and in today's video I'm actually going to talk about perception, of which I'm surprised I haven't talked about this yet, but hey ho, I hope you guys enjoy this video. So the quote is, change your perception, change your life. I actually haven't seen where this originated from, but it's something that I've heard a lot of times, and I've heard it in different ways. Some people say change your perception, change your reality. Some people say change your perception, change your life. But all in all, it talks about perception. Perception is a very interesting thing. It is that whole concept of the glass is half empty or half full. And also lately, during this whole pandemic, it's been people saying we're stuck at home, while others are saying we're safe at home. Perception is the thing that allows you to look at things in a completely different way. I don't know if I can say people are born with a negative perception or a positive perception, but I think what comes into perspective is the whole, whether you're a pessimistic person or an optimistic person. That also is determined on your perception. To be able to change your perception and see things, try and see things from the positive aspect of it, because the way you think determines how your life is going to be, what happens in your life, the experiences you have, the people you're going to attract into your life is all determined by the way you think. So if your perception is the glass is half empty, you have a negative perception or negative way of looking at life, and life will bring about experiences, people, events that will reinforce that negativity. Whereas if you look at the perception of the glass is half full, you're now looking at the positive aspect of it. So life will bring about positive events, people and experiences that will add on to what you initially believe or what your perception actually is. Changing your perception is one of those things. It's just the same as changing your thoughts, because perception really is how you think, and how your thinking is now affecting how you perceive things. So the important and underlying thing is to change how you think. How I've gone about changing my perception or changing the way I think is basically a positive reinforcement. So when positive things happen in my life, I'm like, I know I'm blessed. Like, how could I have not expected this to happen in my life? Like, I expected this, but God decided to add some sugar on top, and you know, look what God has delivered. And He has delivered things that were greater than what I thought I was going to get or what I initially wanted. Because of that, I think it keeps sending a positive feedback into the universe, like, you know, oh, she's appreciative of what has just happened. And once you appreciate things, you're then operating from a place of gratitude, and gratitude is one of the highest levels of vibration you can have. So another thing that I've started to do, I express gratitude on a daily basis. Before I get out of my bed, I literally close my eyes and I'm like, thank you, God, for life. Thank you for waking me up today. Thank you for my legs. Thank you for my mind. Thank you for the ability to speak, the ability to wake up. Although I may not want to go to work, but for me, having a job and working while other people are struggling to find jobs due to this whole pandemic, people have lost their job, but no, you have blessed me to be working and earning money, earning a living for myself, being independent. All of this, God, you have done this, and I know there are far greater things you can do for me and you are going to do for me. Like thank you for my goals. I haven't seen them yet, but geez, I know they're coming. And that kind of positiveness, it sets my pace for the day in a very positive way. And then as I do my morning routine, it also reaffirms the positiveness and all the gratitude I have for life and things like that. And that's how I started to change my perception. What I perceived as negative things or bad things happened, beforehand I would question God, like, why is this happening to me? Why did this have to happen? Da, 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 da. Some people, they even curse themselves and say, oh, I'm such an unlucky person, I should have expected this. Things like that is, you're reaffirming to the universe, you're reaffirming that negative things come to me, this is what I attract, of which that is not right, because your words are very powerful. Your thoughts are also very powerful, because your words will then stem from your thoughts. Reaffirming positive things will help to change your perception. And I also like consciously started making the decision, whenever I said anything that was negative, like, oh, I'm so unlucky, or today's going to be a bad day, I immediately, as soon as those words came out of my mouth, I attacked them with something that was positive. Like, no, I am blessed and ordained, like life is meant to be good. I enjoy life and my life is good. So it's not like I'm saying something that's opposite to how my life is. And I think that's where most people kind of get it wrong in a sense. I don't know if I can quite say that, but it's when you're reaffirming things in your life, or you want to try and look at things in a positive way, or have a very positive perception in life, most people try to think of really outrageous things, like, thank you God for this £1,000,000 that I'm going to get today. Chances are you're not going to get that. It can happen, there's a possibility it could happen, but the possibility ratio is very, very low. So what I do is I affirm things that are already in my life, and it's easier to do it that way because everyone has something to be grateful about. I start with the little things that I have, things that we take for granted, the ability to breathe, the ability to speak, the fact that I can feed myself, I have shelter, I can clothe myself, things like that. Like people, the fact that you're just even alive, although you may be hating your life right now, or thinking, oh, what's the point in life, or whatever, the fact that you're still living, that speaks for itself. That means there is a lot more that you're needed for on this earth. And just being grateful for that. Maybe there's a friend that has been by your side through thick and thin. Being grateful for that friend. Like maybe that's the one thing that you can be grateful for. Be grateful that maybe you're able-bodied. Like life might be completely horrible, but I am able to take myself to A and B without needing someone else's help. And reaffirming those things, that it will start a domino effect where you will find more things to be grateful for, and life will start changing, things will start coming into your life, experiences will start coming into your life, adds onto that gratitude and adds onto that positivity that you're now carrying in life. So try by all means to see life in the most positive way that you can, because that is basically what perception is how you see things. Even if people see you as a complete failure, how they see you should not be how you see yourself. If it's in a negative way, how you see yourself is more important, because that determines how you think, that determines how you act, that determines how you feel, which ultimately affects the rest of your life and everything else that you're going to attract into your life. Change your perception, change your reality. Change your perception, change your life. And that's my video for today, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, share this video, and also subscribe if you haven't done so already. And I will see you guys in my next video.